Hello everyone, my name is Diksha. Today I am going to present my projects titled HomelyHub, which I developed as a part of my full stack web development internship. So, about my project overview. So, HomelyHub is a property rental management web application designed to connect the homeowners and tenants. Means the HomelyHub is a web-based platform where homeowners can list their rental properties and tenants can search for available homes. So it removes the need for middlemen like brokers and helps both parties connect directly through an easy to use interface. And it also provides an easy to use platform for listing, viewing and managing rental properties. That is nothing but the main focus is simplicity and user friendliness. So homeowners can quickly upload property details such as location, rent amount and images, while tenants can easily filter and view homes that fit their needs. And also it simplifies the process of renting and listing homes online. So that is nothing but instead of visiting properties physically or relying on word of mouth, users can do everything online from listing, searching and contacting, saving both time and effort. So the project is developed using Stack, MongoDB, Express.js and React.js and Node.js. That is nothing but we have to use in this project Stack, so which is a powerful JavaScript based technology that sets MongoDB means stores the users and property data. Express.js is used for handle server side logic and APIs. So React.js is builds the interactive user interface and Node.js is runs the server and handles backend operations. Then about the goals of these internships. So gains hands-on experience in full stack web development. That is nothing but the these projects help me to apply everything I have learned in theory from front end to back end and understand how both sides communicate to create a complete application. It also learn front end and back end integration. So I learned how to use APIs to connect the React front end with the Node.js backend so that users' data and property details could be fetched and displayed in real time. So, and also understand the RESTful API design and deployment. That is nothing but I practiced designing REST APIs to perform CRUD operations like creating, reading, updating, and deleting data from the database and learned how to test and deploy them properly. Next, develop a scalable and responsive web platform. That is nothing but the website automatically adjusts to different screen sizes, laptops, tablets, and also mobiles, ensuring a good user experience for everyone. Next, about the core web technologies, what and all used in our projects, that is nothing but first one HTML. It defines the structure of web pages. That is nothing but HTML gives the structure to the website. For example, where to place the navigation bar, forms, and content sections. Then side CSS, that is nothing but add styles, layout and responsiveness. That is nothing but CSS made my website visually appealing. I use Tailwind CSS to design responsive pages to the layout adjusts automatically to different devices. Then JavaScript. It provides the interactivity and dynamic behavior. That is nothing but JavaScript is controls the interactive parts like when users search for a property, JavaScript fetches data and displays results dynamically without refreshing the page. And about React.js, that is nothing but builds the reusable components and manages state efficiently. React helped me divide the interface into small components like header, property card, and search bar, making it easier to manage, reuse, and also update the UI efficiently. Then about the Project requirements and design, that is nothing but functional requirements are user login and registration. Every user must register to access the platform. Once registered, they can log in using credentials which ensure security and data privacy. So next, property listing and search, that is homeowners can add property details with images, price and location. Tenants can search using filters such as city or budget, making it easier to find the right time. Then, dashboard for users. So, after logging in, users have a personal dashboard where they can manage their listing or see saved properties. Then non-functional requirements, that is secure, scalable and responsive design. That means the platform uses JWT authentication for security, cloud storage for scalability and responsive design, so it works smoothly on all devices. Then about the architecture, so MVC pattern using React frontend and Express backend. That is nothing but I followed the model view controller pattern. That is nothing but model handles data, that MongoDB. View is the UI, that React, and controller manages logics like Express routes. This helps keep the code organized and maintainable. Then about the architecture and MERN stack, that is nothing but in front end we have used React.js plus white. That is not, it is the used for because the front end is built with the React and white, which improves performance and provides a faster development environment. And backend is Node.js plus Express.js. That is nothing but the backend manages all the APIs, handles request user logging and stores data in the database. Then about database, MongoDB. That is, I used MongoDB, a cloud-based database, to store user information, property details, and other records securely. Then integration, that is REST APIs for communication. REST APIs help the front end communicate with the back end. For example, when a user clicks search, React sends a request to the backend APIs to fetch matching properties. And also about the advantages, JavaScript throughout the stack, fast, flexible and scalable architecture. Means the biggest benefit of the MERN stack is that the entire project uses a JavaScript, which reduces the complexity and increases the development to speed, and it's also scalable and easy to maintain. Then about the implementation details. So front end, React components, hooks and Tailwind CSS styling. Means the front end has multiple components like home page, dashboard and property details. I used React hooks like useState and useEffect to manage data dynamically, and Tailwind CSS for modern responsive UI design. Then backend, Express routes, MongoDB models, JWT authentication. The backend defines API's routes like login, register, add property, etc. So data is stored using MongoDB models, and JWT tokens ensure that only authorized users can access their data. About testing and deployment, Postman for APIs, browser dev tools for debugging. Uh, and also render Netlify for deployment. I used Postman for to check all the API's endpoints and make sure data was correctly sent and received for deployment. Backend is hosted on Render and frontend is hosted on Netlify. So together this made my project fully live and accessible online. Then about the key learnings and takeaways, what and all learning in these projects. So full stack development skills, so I learned to handle both front end and back end, from designing pages to writing server logic and database integration. Then about I learned database management. I understood how to store, update and manage large set of data using MongoDB. And also UI UX design understanding. That is nothing but uh, I learned how to design clean and intuitive interface to that improve our user experience. Next, about project planning and teamwork. That is nothing but I followed proper project planning, breaking down work to smaller modules, and learned how teamwork helps in debugging and design. Then problem solving and debugging. That is, during development, I faced several issues like API errors and styling problems, which helped me to improve my debugging skills. Then also deployment and hosting. I learned how to host a full stack project using online platforms like Render and Netlify. Then about the conclusion and enhancement. So, successfully built HomelyHub as a full stack project. So, I completed the entire project from scratch, covering UI backend and deployment, which gave me full exposure to real world development. Then, improved technical and problem solving skills. So, this project taught me to think logically and solve coding issues systematically, improving my overall technical skills. Then futures about the it also uh, future scope. So payment gateway integration, chat system between owner and tenant, and mobile app development. So in this future, I can add a payment gateway for the rent transactions, a chat system for owner tenant communication, and a mobile app version for better accessibility. Is the code setup for the our projects. So we have used a VS Code for the code editing. In front end, we can see the many folders like components, accommodations. In accommodations, many components is there, and also in home page we have to see filter.jx and model.jxs, then footer.jxs, header.jxs, main.jxs, and property list.jss and search.js. In my booking folders, this is the file called booking details JSX and my booking details bookings JSX. About payment and all, payment.jsx and property listing. Here we can see the file list, and also user for the user purpose. So edit forgot password and all. Then CSS store utils. This is the file structures for the our projects. So then we have to see the demo of our projects. So let's see our demo of the project. So this is the home page. So it has clean interface built using React.js and Tailwind CSS. The navigation bar allows users to move between home, login, and add property sections. The UI is responsive and user friendly. And then about login and registration. So the login and sign up pages allows the users to create the account that securely using JWT authentications. Then express.js handles the API request, while MongoDB stores user data like name, email, and encrypted passwords. When users log in, a token is generated and stored in local storage for session management. About property listing, so after login, the user is redirected the property listing page where all properties are fetched from the MongoDB database. So React dynamically displays the property cards using hooks and API data. So user can search, filter based on the rent or allocation. About add property and or dashboard, so owners can add new properties with the detail like rent, location, and images. The form sends data to the backend using Axios post requests. The dashboard allows owners to manage their properties. So this demonstrates CRUD operations effectively. Then about backend explanation, the backend uses Node.js and Express.js with the routes for registration, so login and property management. Each route communicates with the MongoDB which stores user and property details. So APIs are tested using Postman. So JWT logo token secures private routes and ensuring proper authorizations. So let's see our project's demo. So first we have to see this is the home page. These are the properties. Then here we have to search like Kerala, any other destination. So I can search Kerala. So here we have these are filtered in Kerala farmhouse. So about login, so if you are a new user, then you are registered, then we have to login. So this is my email address, and then I give the password, then login. Okay, here we can see the my account. So this when I enter the my account, so this is my profile. When I was registered, I gave name as Diksha and email address, and this is joined on. Then we have to here edit profile. Here we have to edit name, phone number, and we have to edit the profile picture also. Then we can see here my bookings, what you know, we have what we book already booking. These are the properties, my bookings. And when then I went to the home page. This is home page. For example, I give Munnar farmhouse. I want these are the descriptions of Munnar farmhouse, and these are the images. These are the images. Okay. Then here we have to see the description of the Munnar farmhouse, and then here are the map integrations. So for the this is the extra information. So here we have to see Munnar farmhouse map. Then we have to book this place. So here we have to book this. Then start date, for example, I gave November 4, and end date I have to give December November 7. Okay, here we have to give 7. Then number of guests I can give 4. Then name I give Diksha, and phone number then book this place. After that, complete for booking, proceed payment, then confirm payment. Here we can see the Munnar farmhouse is already booked. So this is the total price of our Munnar farmhouse. So this is all about demo, and this is the home page.
This project has been a wonderful learning experience. HomelyHub is a design to a property rental management platform that helps homeowners to tenants connect easily. It simplifies the process of listing, viewing, and managing rental properties online. During these projects, I worked with the Mun stack, which includes MongoDB, ExpressJS, React.js, and Node.js. This helped me understand how front-end and back-end technologies come together to form a complete functional web application. I also learned about creating RESTful APIs, implementing JWT authentication, and using tools like Postman and DevTools for testing and debugging. On the front end, I focused on building interactive and responsive user interfaces using React components, hooks, and Tailwind CSS. On the back end, I worked with the Node.js Express to create a secure routes, handle user data, and connect with MongoDB for database management. Deploying the project using Render for the backend and Netlify for the front end taught me a lot about real world application deployment and hosting. Throughout this process, I developed a stronger problem solving, planning, and teamwork skills. I'm also grateful for the opportunity to explore ideas for future enhancements, such as integrating payment gateway, deploying a chat system between owners and tenants, and even building a mobile app version of HomelyHub. Finally, I would like to sincerely thank my mentor for the constant support and guidance. Their valuable feedback helped me overcome challenges and complete these projects successfully. Thank you.